lesson for financials. So what we're going to look at today is the present value of an annuity, okay? And then this is going to wrap it up, okay? So I'm just going to show you one other question, and then you should be able to do the rest of the homework, okay? So first things first, though, we got to fill out kind of what a definition of present value of an annuity is, right? So the present value of an annuity is the amount of money invested now right, for an ordinary annuity, okay? So it's what you have to invest now in order to get some amount of money out at the very end. Invested now. Okay, and if you remember, we defined what an ordinary annuity was at the top. So it's payments made at the end of a payment period, okay? Okay, and so the annuity, okay, we're going to keep writing here, provides equal payments at the end of each equal time interval. Okay. So it's the amount of money invested now in an ordinary annuity. Okay. 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 So for example, okay, a lottery, okay, this might actually put it into better terms for you, may pay out over time rather than in one check. Okay, so a lottery okay, so something like cash for life, if you've heard of that, right? Where $1,000 a day or whatever for the rest of your life, right? Instead of just getting like a $1 million check or something like that, right? Okay, so let's take a look at an example, okay? So Jessica wants to make an investment so that she would receive $4,000 every 6 months for 5 years, okay? With the first payment due in 6 months, how much money should she invest now at 7% per annum per year, compounded semi-annually or biannually, okay? So we're going to go to our equation here, okay? Very similar. PV is going to be, again, the present value, okay? R is going to be what's the regular payment. Okay, I is the interest rate. And N is the total number of interest periods. Okay. So let's take a look. Again, we're going to use this equation, obviously, because it's underneath this question. I'm going to show you how to use it. So we're going to write it down. But under normal circumstances, between the financials and the exponentials, you're going to have to pick which equation you're going to do. That's going to be the first, or which one you're going to use, sorry. That's going to be your first step, right? And then your job's going to be, okay, well, I need to pick or write down, sorry, what your knowns and unknowns are. Okay, so your second step then, I'll actually number these this time, is, okay, I want to know how much I have to actually put in right now. That's how much Jessica needs to know in the 6 months. She needs to know what the present value or how much money she's going to invest. That's what she wants to know. Okay. She wants to receive, okay, $4,000 every 6 months. So the R value, the recurring payment or the regular payment, is going to be 4,000. Okay. The interest rate is no different than anything else we've done so far. She wants to earn, or this particular investment is going to earn her 7% per year. Okay, so 0.07, okay, per annum, and it gets compounded semi-annually. Okay, so she's going to earn this interest twice every year. Okay, so every time it gets compounded, she's earning this percentage. Okay. Okay, and then you need to figure out how many compounding periods. Well, every 6 months for 5 years. Okay, so which means she's going to receive it every 6 months is twice per year, times the 5 years that she wants to receive it. So 10 is going to be n. Okay, now we can just go to our equation now, and we're going to figure out what the PV is, or the present value, what I need to invest right now, or what Jessica needs to invest. Okay, it's going to be 4,000 multiplied against 1 minus 1 plus 0.035 to the power of 10 divided by 0.035. Okay, now again, some of the hardest stuff on these questions is maybe picking the equation, I'll give you that, but then past that, it's a calculator exercise, right? So don't mess up on the order in which you have to do things, and don't be scared to write too many steps, right? Because I don't think that's really a thing. You write the number of steps that you think you need, okay? I'm one to write more steps than most people, so you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but just know, you take it as a warning, right? If you might mess something up with something little, right, that's going to affect your answer, okay? So it's going to be 1.035 to the power of 10 divided by 0.035, okay? So I'm going to do this piece here first, right? And I'm going to get a number. That number is going to be, we got to go to our calculator, and we're going to go 1.035 to the power of 10. Gives me that, okay? And then it's going to be 1 minus that number. Well, what's going to happen? Oh, sorry guys, I missed one little thing in the equation. I missed the equation, sorry. That's what's going to give us a wrong answer here. So in your equation here, sorry, you have to add a negative on the exponent, sorry. Okay, that's going to change things. That's why we're going to get a wrong answer. Okay, so let's do this again. So you can change that in your note, and I'll change that for future reference. Okay. So again, let's go to our calculator again, sorry. 1.035, okay, to the exponent of 10 negative. That's the order you guys are going to have to put stuff in. Okay, so 0.7. Okay. We'll call it 0.709. Okay. And that number, again, I like doing this just so everybody can see, okay, that number comes from doing the math on that. Okay. And then I have to divide by 0.035. Okay, so the most tedious thing is actually the work inside the brackets. That's what's tedious, okay? So the present value is going to be 4,000 multiplied by, we're going to go 1 minus 0.709 is equal to that, 0.291. And then I have to divide that answer by the 0.035, our interest rate. Okay, is 8.314. Okay, we're going to take that number, multiply by 4,000, because that's how much money she wants out. $0.14. Okay. Now, let's not lose context of what's going on here, right? So Jessica wants to invest some amount of money so that, like, over time, for 5 years, she doesn't have to do anything. Okay, she's just going to get $4,000 every 6 months. Okay, so it's almost like it's not retirement, but it's almost like that, right? You make a bunch of contributions over a large period of time for retirement, obviously, and then after you retire, you receive money every month, right? It's like that. So whatever reason she's doing this, she obviously, like, she's starting a business or something, and she wants to operate, because she knows for the first 5 years it's probably going to be a bit rough, and maybe creating customer base might be a little difficult, right? But after the 5 years, she might figure it out, and people figure her out, and then they start coming to her business, right? So she wants to be able to, like, we'll say, cover her basis by investing $4,000, or sorry, investing $33,257. Okay, so that for 5 years she knows that she's going to be able to cover rent, going to be able to cover business expenses. Like, maybe that $4,000 is her business expenses. Okay, and then anything that she sells on top of that from customers would be profit. Okay, so that's what's going on in this question, right? You have some, like, we'll call it financial goals, but like it could be anything, right? So business goals, right? For 5 years, it's going to be a little tough, right? And so this is kind of a way of providing yourself with some financial security by using interest, okay, or an annuity, right? Something that you're going to receive on a regular basis, so that there's some level of security. Okay, so then you could just reword this solution as being, if Jessica wants to receive $4,000 every 6 months for 5 years, she needs to invest $33,257.14. Okay, that's it, guys. That's your financials. Okay. Hopefully, we can take what we've done here and apply it to some different scenarios, right? And hopefully, there's probably some questions in the homework too that are going to direct you in a way that are going to show you some more examples of where this stuff can be applied, right? But I think in some of my videos here, I've discussed where we could use this. Okay, and the nice thing about teaching you the basics is you can take it, hopefully, and this is really my goal, is to teach you basics so that you can take it and apply it to a situation relevant to you. I think that's kind of my job, right? So hopefully you're able to do that. And that's it for financials. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to address them.